Hi
Hi guys. You want to show everyone what you're eating?
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. So today we are on session 2 of Unit 21, Jesus Taught in Nazareth. And last week's and leading up to this week, I told you that Jesus went around preaching and teaching and healing people. And so this week we're going to talk about when Jesus went back to his town that he grew up in as a boy, and the town of Nazareth. And actually, he was rejected when he went to Nazareth. Have you ever been rejected by someone, Ava?
I don't really know what that means. Can you tell me what that means?
That means that's a good question. Being rejected means if you want to play with someone, or if you want to do something with somebody, or if you just want to be around someone.
And somebody says you can't.
And someone says that you can't, or they don't want to, or maybe they say that they don't like you, or they say something mean to you. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when that happens?
It kind of makes my heart a little bit sad, or a little bit hard and soft.
Yeah, and it's almost a little bit reassuring to know that even Jesus experienced rejection just like we do. And it's one of those hard things that as we get older and as we grow up, we still experience that. Even your mom and your dad and your family members, they experience that. And so that can be really hard. So the big picture question is, what makes people special? What makes people special?
People are special because we are made in God's image. We are made in God's image. Male and female, to know him.
Right. So we are all made to know God. And so every single person is important and is special to God.
Even if they sinned more than a lot.
Right.
Like a lot.
Yes.
He still loves every single person that ever lived in the world.
And so the gist of today's story, like I said, Jesus goes to Nazareth where he grew up as a boy, and he was reading scripture and he was talking to the people. And basically what he said, there are a lot of big words and it can be kind of confusing in the scripture, but basically what he said was that he came to heal and to save everyone, not just the Jews. And those people were Jews that he was talking to, and they didn't like that. That did not make them happy because they wanted for him to just help and to heal and to love only them. And so they ended up running Jesus out of town, and he left. And I keep going back to this, that Jesus didn't come just to love the Jews. He didn't come just to love certain people. He came to love
all of us.
All people, right? And so that is our example, that we don't just love certain people who are easy to love. We don't just love certain people who we like. We love everyone, and even those who are hard to love. And so that's a good reminder. We're going to be in Luke 4, and we're going to read 28 through 30. And this talks about what happens after Jesus read the scripture and after he basically said that he came to save all people.
All the people in
the synagogue
were very angry when they heard that. They got up and ran Jesus out of town. They took him to the edge of the hill on which the town was built. They planned to throw him off the cliff, but Jesus walked right through the crowd and went on his way.
Right? And so this is an activity that you guys can do together as a family. We went through a bunch of crayons that Ava had, and what we did was we picked out our least favorite colors. And so the browns and the grays and the colors that are not so beautiful and vibrant. And we went on ahead and we made, actually Ava made it, but we went on ahead and made a piece of art out of those crayons. Do you want to show everyone what you made?
I made mountains with a sun.
Which is actually a really beautiful picture.
So that's why God can make everyone that mostly sins very beautiful in a beautiful picture.
Yeah. So even those rejected colors, just like how
It's like-
Jesus was rejected, you can make a beautiful picture out of that, and you can make something beautiful out of it.
It's
So
like
something,
he's putting his it's like he's putting us in a picture frame, but not judging us and making us more beautiful.
yeah. So that's something that you guys can do together. It's a really simple activity that you guys can do together as a family. I hope you guys have a great week. We will see you next week. We hope all of our CPF families are doing well. We miss you all. We will see you soon. Bye.